Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you about an incredible book, a book which is a clear reflection of a life well lived, with ups and downs, a deep passion for food, and an overflowing love for family and tradition. The book is called Taste, My Life Through Food, and it belongs to Stanley Tucci, one of my favorite actors and definitely an inspiring food enthusiast. I love memoirs written by famous people as they allow me to discover more about them and their family. In Taste, readers have the unique opportunity of discovering Stanley Tucci from a completely new perspective. His memoir is written with such an intimacy that you can get close to him without any effort, focusing on life experiences, traditions, and food. It's brilliant. Stanley Tucci comes from an Italian American family, and a lot of the memories that are included in the book took place around the dinner table. A foodie at heart, he had published many of the recipes his family used to make in the Tucci cookbook and the Tucci table. I was so happy to find out that he has published another book, one about his life, including stories behind some of his most delicious recipes. A delightful combination of food and life, Taste offers insight into the author's childhood and how love was often expressed in his family through cooking. You will love the details about him working on foodie films such as Big Night and Julie and Julia. With breathtaking honesty, he goes on to share two of the major experiences that shaped his existence: losing his wife to cancer and dealing with the same condition himself later in life. The chapter in which he described the cancer ordeal was the most difficult to go through, a tough pill to swallow, but once again it proved what an incredible person he is. No matter how hard it was for him, he never gave up and he fought to be healthy and enjoy life again. It was interesting to see how the whole cancer experience shaped his outlook on living and how appreciative he was to be given another chance. A memoir of honesty, after all, the book recounts not only the first marriage and how much he loved his wife, but also how life gave him another chance in this department as well. Throughout the book, he speaks fondly of his second wife and how she was there for him. Not even cancer could change how they felt for each other. Going back to the happier parts of the book, it is safe to assume this memoir offers an incredible gastronomic journey. Through good and bad, food remains a central element, but not one that was always of excellent quality. Stanley Tucci evolved from burnt dishes to supreme creations, and now he is happy to share everything that happened in between. When you will be done with this book, you will feel like you've had one of the most incredible meals in your life. If you have seen any of Stanley Tucci's movies, then you are probably familiar with his signature wry humor. There is something about him, the way he looks above those glasses, as if you had known each other for some time now. Well, in his book you cannot see his face, but somehow you are getting the same impression. Through his writing, he brings you closer to his heart and everything that matters, reminding you of your own childhood and how much you used to love sharing home-cooked meals with your family. Naturally, upon finishing the book, you'll want to try the recipes. I have already tried a few and they are easy to follow, not to mention they require only wholesome ingredients. The blend between stories and recipes is enticing to say the least, leaving you wanting for more. The book is beautifully balanced and it's impossible not to enjoy it, especially if you are a foodie. At some point, you might feel like Stanley Tucci standing right in front of you, talking about his life in a casual tone. You get to hear a lot of his opinions on various aspects of life and fall in love with his authentic voice. I think the cancer part will remind you of what truly matters and how we should all reconsider our priorities. He loves good food, traditions, and family, and these are things we can all relate to. With joy dancing out of the page, he offers a memoir that we will remember for a long time to come. Stanley Tucci is a born storyteller, and both his humor and personality shine throughout the book. It was nice to see him speak of Julia Child and how she influenced his passion for food, starting with his childhood. I think his book offers a beautiful reading experience and a unique insight into the culture of American Italians. His ability to tell stories is delightful, and upon reading his book, it's impossible not to immerse yourself in various sights and scents, enjoying every bit. I also wanted to read to you my favorite quote in the book. My mother adored and admired Julia Child, and in turn imparted those feelings to me, along with an avid interest in how someone goes about cooking a meal. To that point, I remember when visiting my parents years later, I happened to catch an old episode of The French Chef. Because my interest in food had grown, I watched it with even more attentiveness than I had when I was young. But on this particular occasion, I was taken aback by my reaction when Mrs. Child bid us her ubiquitous farewell. This is Julia Child, bon appetit! My eyes suddenly welled up and I had to stop myself from crying. Why was I suddenly experiencing a powerful rush of emotion? Because a black and white moving image of a chef was saying goodbye to me in French. After a few moments, I realized that I was moved by Mrs. Child not only because she brought back happy boyhood memories of spending time with my mom, but also because Julia herself was so genuinely happy to be doing what she was doing. I saw in that moment the embodiment of what I and so many of us aspire to spend your life doing what you love and doing it well. To achieve this is a rare thing, but for those who can, real joy is theirs, as is the ability to bring that joy to others through their chosen vocation. Taste was one of the best memoirs I read in a long time, a beautiful book that actually managed to make me hungry. Now I have to see Julie and Julia again just to see Stanley Tucci on the screen. Have you seen the movie? Let me know in the comments. If you want to grab your own copy of the book, you can use the link below. For those of you who have already read the book, I would love to hear your opinion. Just leave it in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed my book review and thank you for sticking with me until the end. You can support me in 3 simple ways: by subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and sharing them on social media. Of course, comments are always appreciated. That's it for today. See you soon with more great books.